Good morning, friends. Welcome to my class HCM. Today we are going to discuss very interesting topic, Module 1. Contents which we will be covering in this lecture are nature of HRM, scope of HRM, functions and importance of human capital management, evolution of HRM, differences with HRD, contemporary issues and practices in HRM, changing concepts of HRM in India under the global scenario. Let us begin the session. So let us begin with the 5 M's of management: men, money, materials, machinery, methods. Dear friends, among these 5 M's, do you know which is the important factor? Of course, men or personnel, workers or employees who are associated with the organization. It is a man who makes best use of other 4 M's, right? Let us take an example. Think of a college. We have a good canteen, well-equipped library, attractive building, but we do not have well-qualified faculty. Will you like to go there to take the admission? Absolutely no. Hope you will realize how important HRM in any organization, college or universities. Let us take an example of Infosys in 2017. Mr. Vishal Sikka, the first non-founder of founder CEO, who has resigned, resulting company share value has gone down. Let us take another example of TCS. Total employees of the TCS at the end of December 2017 stood 3,90,880, the biggest IT firm by employee strength. Just this is because the best services to the customers that TCS is rendering, adapting new HR strategies related to talent acquisition and development. So let us discuss the exciting field of HRM. So we are going to learn the theoretical and practical aspects, how to attract, motivate and retain the best talented people in the organization. So let us discuss some examples given by the different experts. Firstly, Leon C. McGinshin. The term HRM can be thought of as the total knowledge, skills, creative abilities, talents, and aptitudes of an organization's workforce, as well as the value, attitudes, and beliefs of the individuals involved. So let us understand one more definition given by Edwin Flippo. He defines HRM as planning, organizing, directing, controlling of procurement, development, compensation, integration, maintenance and separation of HR to the end that individual, organizational and societal objectives are achieved. Let us take one more example in case of software developer. His programming skills, problem solving abilities, creativity to develop user friendly software can be termed as resource. It can be called as an asset or capital to the organization. How the capital is important beyond that, the skilled laborers, skilled employees who have potentiality, who have potential to put efforts to bring the organization up. Then, what is management? Management is an art of getting the things done through others. So, let us understand the five functions of management given by Henry Fayol: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Concepts of human resource management. As we all know that human resource management is just management of people at work. It is basically means planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling the activities related to human being. Human being is nothing but the personal or workforce or an employee who is or who are associated in the organization. Let's take an example. You are the owner of a restaurant. You have to plan how much employees you are going to hire. You will organize the work or activities by creating the small units or departments like front office, food and beverage, food production, etc. You will assign the task to different employees according to their capabilities. Give directions. You will give compensation. Control them. Checking if the performance of the employees is up to the mark and to satisfy the customers coming to your restaurant. So let us understand the three important things. Human. What do you mean by human? Human is nothing but the workforce in an organization. Then what is resource? Resource is nothing but it refers to the limited availability of asset or capital called human resource. Management refers how optimize and make best use of such limited resources as to meet organizational goals and objectives. Let's understand the nature and characteristics of human resource management. Firstly, it is a specific branch of general management because as it involves the principles and practices of how to deal with the people or employees working in an organization. Second, pervasive function. It is not specific to an individual department. Rather, human resource management is a broader function and spread throughout the organization. All department heads may get the advice from human resource specialists who have specialized knowledge and competence in personnel management and industrial relations. It may be production department, marketing, research and development, finance, etc. Third one is management of HR, because HRM or HCM involves planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling the activities related to the human being working in an organization. Fifth character is development of employees. It is a key area of human resource. Continuous training and development is required. One who wants to rise in his career. Growth of the organization depends on the growth of the employees. Let's take an example, a career path of the financial analyst. Initially, he is a financial accountant. Next career path is editor, financial manager, controller, management accountant, financial analyst. And sixth important point of HRM, continuous process. As we all know that human resource management is never ending process, whether it is small, medium or large scale organization. Lastly, people oriented. It is concerned with all categories of personnel from top to bottom of the organization. If he is a foreman, managers, directors, CEOs, and even the clerks. So therefore, human resource management, it is associated with the people only. Let's understand the objectives of human resource management. Basically, there are four objectives of human resource management. Number one is personal objectives, functional objectives, organizational objectives, societal objectives. Let's begin with the detailed understanding of objectives of human resource management. Number one, personal objectives. To assist the employees in achieving their personal goals, at least in so far as these goals enhance the individual's contribution to the organization. Each and every employee in the organization, they wanted to grow in an organization. Personal objectives of employees must be maintained. They must be retained and motivated. So then only the personal objectives of the workers, working force, have to be fulfilled. As I told you, when personal objectives of the employees are met, it leads to the growth of the organization. So therefore, objective of the human resource management is to develop and motivate the people who are associated with the organization. Second important function of HRM, it is a functional objectives. To maintain the contribution of department at an appropriate level, organization should fulfill the needs. Resources are wasted when HRM is either more or less sophisticated to suit the organizational demands and organizational requirement. As per the organizational requirement, human resources have to be hired. So therefore, in order to get the best work from all the departments, so we need to concentrate the functional objectives of HRM. So third important objective of HRM is organizational objectives. To recognize the role of HRM in bringing about the organizational effectiveness. HRM is not just an end in itself, but it is only a mean to assist the organization with its primary objectives. So therefore, so many organizational objectives are there: market expansion, profit making, growth of the organization. So therefore, in order to meet organizational goals, so we have to recognize the role of human resource management in meeting all those organizational objectives. So therefore, human resource management is more important than any other resources or asset in an organization. The fourth important objective of HRM is societal objectives. To be ethically and socially responsible for the needs and challenges of society, minimizing the negative impact of such demands upon the organization, to use their resources, because we are using the society resources of the society. We have to contribute something for the society. So we have to work, being an organization, being an entrepreneur. So we need to work for the betterment of the society in ethical ways, may lead to the restriction. Let's take an example. Recently, because of the coronavirus, it has hit Karnataka and entire India as well. So therefore, our Infosys Foundation, Mrs. Sudhamurthy, has contributed 50 crores to the state government and 50 crores to the central government. So that shows, by using the societal resources, company has grown, and at the same time there is a responsibility of each and every organization is to contribute something for the betterment of the society. So therefore, the objective of HRM is to meet the societal objectives also. Let us discuss some of the other objectives of HRM. Accomplish the basic organizational goals by creating and utilizing an able and motivated workforce. As I told you, without workforce, without personnel, it is highly important to meet organizational goals. To establish and maintain organizational structure and desirable working relationship among all the members of the organization. Another objective is to develop coordination among individual and group within the organization to secure integrated work towards the organization. Next one is to create facilities and opportunities for individual or group development so as to match it with the growth of the organization. As we all know that being a person who is associated with the organization, he has to meet his own goals, and at the same time he has to contribute something as a group for the development and betterment of the organization. So therefore, at the beginning, as I told you, organizational growth and development depends on personnel or people or employees. One more important objective is to attain an effective utilization of human resource in the achievement of organization goals. Let's understand some of the importance how human resource management is important in an organization.